Welcome Team Veteran to our first video in the series, which is looking at the indoor rowing machine, otherwise known as a Concept 2. In this session, brought to you by Invictus Australia, we'll be going through the setup of the rowing machine in order to get you started. Now before we get started, let's talk about safety. If you're carrying any injuries, back, knees and the like, go and check with your doctor before you get started. When it comes to indoor rowing, proper form is paramount in order to prevent injuries and to assure good performance. We're here to guide you through the basics to ensure your safety throughout this entire journey. Right, so let's get acquainted with the star of the show, the Concept 2 rowing machine. It consists of several components that we'll explore together. Firstly, you have your performance monitor. Now that shows you your split times, your rating, your calories, and a range of other things, which I'll take you through a bit later on. At the front here, we have got what is known as the flywheel, which you can use to adjust depending on your rowing stroke. We've got our handle, our chain, foot straps that you can adjust. We'll show you how to fit them properly in order to ensure that you've got the right positioning at the catch. You've got your seat, self-explanatory really, as well as your slide, which make sure when you jump onto the machine is, before you get on, it's nice and clean, so it's nice and smooth action for you. So now it's time for us to get hands-on with the machine. Follow me. The first thing you need to do whenever you walk into a gym or a shed is to take a look at the flywheel. You'll notice in most cases that it'll be up at 10. What I'd like you to do is to move it down to about 5 or 6. That's the best level to achieve efficiency as well as to ensure that you don't hurt your lower back. For example, most elite professional rowers will keep their flywheel set to about 5 or 6. We'll go into more detail about that later on, but that's a good place to start. Also, while you're there, is just to check to make sure that it's not too dirty. There's not too much dust caught up on the inside of it. As you work your way down, take a look at the chain. Is it rusty? Has it been left outside? Is the handle dirty? Does it need to be cleaned? I'd suggest giving it a wipe down with a sanitation wipe. Coming back to the slide, I would check to see what the state of the slide is. It can get quite dirty, especially if you've had a lot of people doing high intensity workouts and sweaty on it. So again, I'd suggest carrying with you a cloth in order to wipe it down to ensure that the seat moves efficiently up and down the slide. Coming forward to the foot stretchers. Just check to make sure that the foot stretchers and the straps are attached. Sometimes they can be a little bit loose. Just make sure that they're all in place and ready to go. Once that's done, and we're ready to take a seat and get started. We're ready to go and set up the machine so it's comfortable and efficient. Place your feet into the foot stretchers, ensuring that the straps are over the top part of your foot, not over your toes. Pick up the handle, ensuring you have a relaxed grip, not a death grip. And come forward to the catch. Make sure that you maintain your posture and that you're not bending over too far and leaning forward. Holding that posture, you're then going to commence with the drive. Now the drive consists of driving with your legs, your back, and then your arms, like this. This is the finished position. From here, we do it in reverse. Arms, back, and legs. It might feel a little bit awkward to begin with and doing it for the first time, but the more you do it, the more efficient and fluid it will become. So the rowing stroke is essentially broken up into 4 phases: the catch, the drive, the finish, and then the recovery. I'll go through this again a bit later on. If you do it correctly, it means that 70% of the power will come from your lower body and 30% of the power will come from your upper body. Let me show you one more time for a perfect demonstration. I had to get that in. Anyway, perfect demonstration for an old guy. Here we go. This is a catch, drive, finish, recovery. And there you have it. So there you go, Team Veteran. That's the basics of getting started with indoor rowing. Now you should have a good understanding of how to set up the machine in order to get underway.